So, in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about this brand new app called the T app, as in being able to expose the info about somebody, what it may have been either good or bad. And this is designed specifically for women who may happen to be looking for a dating match. However, before they may make a decision or find a decision on who they will be able to eventually match with, they usually go by an algorithm based upon the app on whether the guy may have either a whole lot of green flags over red flags or red flags over green flags. And not only that, but they usually go by the comments and feedback of usually other women who may know of the guys personally. You know, other women who may have either dated or been with the guys on an intimate level once before. Anyways, and for more elaboration and clarification, let me show you some clips, all these clips, because this app has been causing a big uproar to the point where there are so many people that are doing so many other people, where they may be either men, a lot of men are against it, are condemning it, and women who most of them are usually for it. Anyways, let me just show you what I mean. Let me share my screen.
The tea is shaking, the T app that is. Everybody is talking about the new T app for women to find out about the men in their area and see whether or not they hold red or green flags. There's a lot to this story. I've seen so much tea spilt already. So let's talk about it. Now, first off, you cannot screenshot on the T app at all. So I had to go ahead and get the information how I got the information. So it says our safety tools, run background checks, check criminal records, search for ex-offenders, look up the phone number, reverse the image search, and find social media profiles. So my best friend Savannah, she went on the T app yesterday, right? And she said you can only put in somebody's first name. There's no like last name. And if you don't know the guy's name, you could try to put in the nickname or what they're known by, but you can put the city and the picture up. This is a bad screenshot, but you see what say how the T works. Everything is anonymous. Screenshots are impossible. So I wasn't able to do that. All women are verified. So trying to get on this app, they had to verify me first. I'm not verified, but like I said, my best friend Savannah was on there all day yesterday. And I'm going to tell you what she saw on there. Messy tea on there. She said you can access all the posts across the entire nation. You can search all the posts in the country by a man's name. You can set an alert for a man's name. So if your man's name is Leviticus and his name ain't on there yet, you could set up a alarm for Leviticus in Arkansas. She said we donate 10% of all 10% to all national domestic violence hotlines, which is really tea. No pun intended. Well, this is me on the waiting list. It said I'm expected to wait like 17 hours. I did send it to my best friend Brittany so she could be like invited, and that's going to jump me in the line, but I have to wait now. Now, let me tell you what people been coming up with on this T app. So I'm on TikTok last night. You see in the corner, I'm uploading. I don't even scroll like that. The only time I'm ever scrolling is to find news or to upload and like kind of wait a little bit. Man, this came across my timeline. This guy, Gatsby, okay? Gatsby, look at his profile so you can make sure it's him. Y'all, he told a story about him talking about his friend getting like their information put out by a trans woman. So the trans woman basically tried to expose his cisgendered male friend, right? Tried to say they was messing around. The friend called Gatsby and was like, y'all got to beat her up. They trying to do all this stuff, expose me to my tea, whatever. Boom. So Gatsby said one of his female friends called him and was like, your boy on the T app. So he sent a picture like, oh, this is my boy. Remember, I told y'all the story because he told a story time about that same young man and the trans girl. So he had the female friend contact the person like, tell me more about dude. Do you know that the trans lady sent the girl, because you can only get on this app if you're a girl. You got to send your pictures and everything. Literally sent the girlfriend videos of dude getting his back blown out and blowing backs out, taking it and giving it down. And you tried to have your friends harm that TS lady, talk like it wasn't really true. All of that messy. My other girlfriend that was on the app, y'all, trigger warning. She saw one of her friends' baby daddies on there, and the baby daddy, it looked like it had like 50 or 60 something women saying that he's a rapist. And so my friend, she called her friend whose baby dad that was, and the girl was like, I've been telling girls to stay away from him for years. Y'all thought I was playing? That he like tries to take girls' money, lies about how much he really got, and he will beat you and he will grape you. They're on there telling the tea on the T app, but there's also on there, they said that there's like green flags. So if you post a dude and you're like, y'all tell me about Sammy, and everybody's like, green flags on Sammy, that's a good guy, that's the homeboy, he worked down to the job with me. So you might be accidentally promoting your man for girls that might want to see him, but you're also might be, you know what I mean, letting the world know when somebody is a jerk. So I say everybody get on this app. Do not abuse this app, and really let's see what's going on with the tea.
And I also wanted to let a lot of y'all who may not know about this app, know nothing about it at all. It's supposedly designed to protect most women on behalf of how a lot of us guys, it wants to, for the most part, to provide more clarification. More clarification. It wants to paint that narrative of how, when it comes to the dating scene, especially the online dating scene, of how much more toxic and unpredictable us men could be when it comes to the dating scene. Although you have just as many toxic and unpredictable women, that is, as well, when it comes to the modern day / online dating scene. And I also wanted to let you people know of how there recently happened to be a male counterpart to this app, the T app, that gave guys the option to not only be able to choose from online dating matches on behalf of the app that was supposed to have been a counterpart to the T app, and be able to also screen their potential dating matches by going by the feedback and the comments, also either the red flags, the green flags of their female dating matches. How about this though? This same app that was supposed to have been the male counterpart to the T app happened to get deleted from what, judging from my understanding, that is within a 24-hour time frame. Now, how is that? Anyways.
All right, Houston, let's get into it. So y'all said I was going too fast. Here we go.
And I wanted to let you know, a lot of you, to know this is a perfect example of how the T app is designed, whereas it's giving women the option to not only pick from several online and local dating matches, but also giving them that much more of a chance on whether they should pick whichever guy may suit their interests, based upon not only the feedback and comments of other females, but either red flags or the green flags, how many they may have. Mainly judged upon how many not green flags, but red flags they may have. Whereas if the number of red flags may outnumber the number of green flags, then that's usually a sign to usually stay away from whichever dating match may usually suit their interests.
Who is this? Baby, y'all uploading them quick. I want to see. He look like somebody. Let's see what the girl's saying about him. He got 18, y'all. Fine, man. What kind of? What they saying about him? Lick Cam. Lick Cam, move, boy. Lick Cam. He alright. Oh, the comments deleted. Oh, they must be saying something crazy about him. Nigga feel like a breast dog. Okay, they ain't really talking about nothing. Let's go to the juice. For real. I don't know what this mean by it, but it was having like a red flag and a green flag earlier. I don't know if they updating the app or what. Hopefully I'm going slow enough for y'all. Who is this? I don't know who they. Ooh, 43 comments. I know you lying. They said cool guy, but definitely not something serious because he sees multiple girls. That's my fucking. He's so cool and very handsome. I don't feel with that. He like to have fun at the parties. He's a keeper, big hoe. Here for a fun time, like a good time. I mean, he a man. What you expect? He is a man. They saying he pretended to be a female here and responded in the male. Somebody said, if you a man, you on here responding and acting like you you a woman, seek help. Somebody said, y'all ain't gonna play in traffic dummies. They exposed him telling on his friend a few years ago, so be careful hopping in cars. Guys seem upset about made sons and shit. Never know, some people don't go. Where she go? I don't know, whatever that's about, but let's keep it going, gang. I don't know none of these people. Come on, man. I don't know none of these folks. He put that on himself because it's too close unless the girl sent it from him. It's too somebody red flag. Okay, we get into the red flags. This is what I like. Somebody said, let me know something. This is what I like. I want him so bad. Ooh. Okay. I'm trying to get to the juicy shit, y'all. Girl, this motherfucking cat then jumped on my face. Get your ears on. The fuck? Baby, what is you doing here? What the hell? He look like Tyreek St. Patrick. Coffee. What that mean? Tea. Red flag. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all just trying to do a little something. Okay. Gotta keep scrolling for the juicy, y'all. Not Pusha. They got I'm your Pusha on here, y'all. Oh man, still no tea. I'm screaming, y'all. Some dummies, money fat. Y'all are some dummies. He be out the way. Leave that man alone. Okay. Oh man, people funny. Okay, let's keep going. I don't really see. Is that Neo? I don't know. They look. I keep finding people look alike. I'm trying to find some juice, y'all. I'm coming. What's T? Damn, he was talking to the people. And if it was for comments, they got it.
And I also want to say this. And ladies, don't be offended due to there being so many of you with children. But this here is a prime example of how some women don't deserve to be mothers at all, on behalf of not only this woman looking for her a potential dating match. For the most part, I already know it's somebody who she could be intimate with for the most part, but on behalf of the profane language she was using off and on while her child was causing all kinds, raising all kinds of hell in the background. A small child who she happened to just not too long ago conceive. I'm just saying.
They turned a Predator app into the #1 app in the world. Y'all just fell for it. They took your culture, what you created, and used it against you once again. Because 90% of the people posted on that app is black men. 90% of the women using the app is black women. And y'all call it the T app. Like, this is word. This is it. Because everyone know the phrase T meant you got the info. You know what's up. You got the word. You know what's popping. This is the truth. I got the T. Y'all find an app that's made to warn you about the most dangerous men in the world. Monsters, sick men. And y'all turn it into an app to bash black men. Because y'all can't bash us on social media without the black women who love us coming to protect us. Or the black men who aren't afraid of not being politically correct. Or who don't care about pandering to women, standing up for us. Y'all can't bash us at work because we show up, we do our jobs, and we do it well. You can't bash us to our children because we're in their lives and we're being active fathers. Y'all have failed for it again. Another way to put black people in the media and make us look like the worst people ever. And I'm so glad that the black women in my life don't entertain this kind of stuff. And I really pray for y'all men out there, y'all black men. Y'all need to get these women out of your lives. I don't care if y'all related to them. I don't care if you love them. I don't care if they're your ex, your next. Get them out your lives. Keep them away from your children.
Fellas, I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all with that T app? As long as you have your shit together, majority of these girls love dudes that get a lot of women. That T app was looking like a menu low key. Like, why are you giving me all this information? All those chicks are going to do is like, okay, he look good. Well, let me go check out his Instagram. Let me go check out his social media pages. And they're going to go check you out. And they're like, okay, I didn't even know he was in the city. Oh, he ain't shit. You know, most dudes who ain't shit put it down and, you know, whatever fucking logic they come up with their head. Yeah, just have your shit together, you know. Decent money, decent car, you know. Don't have the SSs or the RTs or the SRTs. You swimming in the money. Like, they literally gave these girls their own device to destroy themselves. Like, now every other chick gonna know about the dude or the dudes you're sleeping with, and they're gonna want to sleep with them too. Like, we've been saying this shit for years. Everybody's sleeping with everybody, and you're just helping speed up the process.
The T app was designed to expose men, but it's exposing y'all women. It's showing just how dirty and nasty the men that y'all have been dealing with are. Y'all get online with these high standards that you don't have in real life, which is what I always say. You can't believe what they're saying. You got to watch what they're doing. They can tell you all day what they won't do, but that app is showing you what they will do. Y'all are showing just how low vibrational the men that y'all have to pick from are. You can't sit up and say that you got all these options, yet these are the men that you're picking. The truth is, that's all you got to pick from. You have a bunch of group of nasty, terrible men to choose from, and you're just trying to find the best out of the worst. But all of them are horrible. Everything that you have to choose from is horrible because of how you are as a woman. You carry yourself in a way that there's a very specific type of man who would find you attractive. And that small group of men is who y'all are choosing from. And that's why y'all are sharing the same men. Because out of that small group of men that y'all are all picking from, y'all are trying to find the best looking one, the one who appear to seem like he got some money, even though he usually don't end up having no money. Y'all are all picking and filtering through that small group of disgusting, nasty pookies, right? And no matter what you get online and say about how you want rich men, you ain't even in proximity to rich men. Rich men don't even see you on their radar when you walk by, right? Because nothing about who you are and how you carry yourself would pick up on the radar of a man who got any class about himself, right? Only pookies find you desirable. And that's the reason why y'all are all sharing the same pookies. That's the reason why y'all all sharing the same cookies. It don't matter what y'all get on that app and expose regarding these men, how terrible they didn't treat you, what STDs they didn't gave you, how many babies they didn't had and left. There still will be a line of women ready to give that man a shot to see whether or not she can get better results than you got. So you can never really expose men because there's always going to be women who are willing to test it out for themselves and still see whether or not the stuff the previous women said is actually true.
Now, let me also say this. There is a rumor going around on behalf of this T app how there has been so many red flags on behalf of some of these men on this app. And some women, unfortunately, some women's lives were prematurely ended due to how there was so much tea exposed, so much negative tea exposed about some of these men on this app, the T app. So I just wanted you to know also of how this is also a prime example of how social media could not only be a blessing in some instances, but it could also be a curse.
Yo, the part that's burning y'all about this whole T-app shit is bitches talking about some, oh, I better not see my nigga on there. Okay. You hype. But you know what he do already. Fuck is you talking about? You don't need the tea. You've been sipping it already. That nigga done knocked you out cold on numerous occasions. Nigga ain't had no money since 2022. He been cheating since forever. What the fuck can the T-app possibly tell you? I better not see my nigga on there. You should actually put him on there, because this nigga's out here living nasty. Y'all burning y'all, this shit is not that deep. There's nothing you gonna see on there about your nigga that you ain't already know or that's gonna make you leave. Leave it the fuck alone. And then some bitches tell me, oh, y'all worrying about the T-app whole time my body tea. Man, that shit more like coffee. All them niggas and cream than you. They got all you stupid ass bitches on Reddit. When you become an adult, you understand that that shit don't matter. No, none of that shit matter. That could be anybody on there just want to say some hate shit. Nobody paid that shit.
Y'all want to know what's funny about this whole T-app controversy? It shows how delusional and irrational a lot of you women are. Neither one of y'all think about the bright idea of investigating any of these claims that these women is putting on here. In my honest opinion, this app is another CIA operative test to see how delusional black women is. So I had my lady, apply to the app and everything for her face and all that stuff, and she put me in the daggone app, right? I haven't lived in Philly in 20 years. I'm from Philly. I haven't lived in Philly in 20 years. She put me on the app. This chick on talking about how I got her knocked up 5 years ago and left her and abandoned her and some baby. This other chick gonna get on there talking about how she went to dinner with me, and after we ate, I said I was going to the bathroom and bounced on her. This other chick gonna talk about we was in a relationship for 10 years and I was cheating on my wife for her for 10. None of this stuff can be verified. And I told her to put me, because listen, I ain't in these streets. So I'm confident that no girl, no chick got dirt on me. Like I don't even move like that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So I'm confident in all this stuff. But it's crazy out here, man. This T-app, all it is feeding into the woman's mindset of to have controversy. It's feeding into women's need for just wanting to be always in the middle of some type of drama, because that's all these women is on there for drama. They on there for the tea. That feeds them. That's what they all about: drama, tea, controversy, and all that stuff. That's what that whole app is about. That's why, like, what's happening is some man gonna make an app the same way and expose women. These wars is going. They never going to stop. They're gonna go tit for tat. And if you notice, one common denominator right on that app is nothing but black men. You don't see white women. You don't see Latin women. You don't see these other women that are going exposing men. They're men. This is these black women is falling into every trick that these people is putting out there. And it's really unbelievable at this point. Because I'm like, yo, every month or so, these people is putting stuff out there, and these black women is eating it up left and right. That goes to show that these black women, unfortunately, sisters, y'all don't have a mind for yourselves. Like y'all falling into every trap that these people putting out there now. Now, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I know I'm not the only one who's been scrolling on that T app, or I know you're at home waiting to be accepted. You know, my bestie called me yesterday. She said, "Bestie, there's this app and they're exposing all the men." I'm like, "Tell me more. Tell me more. I want to know." She's like, "You could post a picture of your man or the old man you used to talk to or a man that you want to talk to, and people will rate them a red flag or a green flag in their comments, and everything is anonymous. You can write hella comments and say whatever you could say. Dick was weak. They stink. They have kids. They're a deadbeat. They beat on women." You can say whatever you want about them, and they can't do anything because they don't have access to the app, because you got to take a picture of yourself to prove that you're a woman. So why I get into the app today, y'all, and I'm not thinking that it's like real. You know, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, they're gonna expose people, but I don't think I'm gonna be knowing any of the people that's on there, right? So I get in, I'm scrolling, I don't see nobody I know, right? I don't see nobody. And I scroll a little bit more. Thank God my man ain't on there. Thank God my man ain't on there. But I didn't see his friend though. But yo, I seen people that not only that I'm friends with, but did I be seeing at the parties, that I be with at the parties, chilling with at the parties. I seen people I know from the Bay, from Sacramento. I'm seeing all types of people. I'm looking at them like, clutching my pearls. They saying they giving out STDs and they burning everybody. They said they got 2 kids. I know. I seen this one guy that I know. They say he got 2 kids and he's a deadbeat. I didn't even know he had no kids, and I've known him for 6 years. They saying people stink. Some of the people I know, breath stank, dick weak, cornballs. Some of them they're saying, "Oh yeah, he got a big dick. Oh, I just cracked that. Oh, this is my man. So if you about to die about him, then let me," like, it's girls that mess with the same man arguing and beefing in the comments of the man. Like, I didn't think I was gonna see that many people that I knew on there. And I'm so glad that if they make a girl T app, I will be just fine. Okay, I'm loyal to my man, and I've been loyal to all my men. And I talked to one man at one time, and I love them wholeheartedly, and nobody can get on there and say anything about me. The only comment's gonna be hella green flags, like, "She sucked dick good as hell." That's all you can say about me. But yeah, y'all go download the app, and hopefully we'll get accepted and go look at all the tea.
Let me tell you something. The dating pool already had piss in it. But this T app that they just came out with put dog poop in the goddamn water. Dog poop everywhere. There's a new app for women that's exposing everybody, every man that they done been with on that goddamn app. I'm talking about pictures and all. They gonna see you.
All I know is whoever made that T app, shout out to you, girl. You the video with this one.
All the secrets, all the sneaky links, all the diseases, STD, all the secret keys you got, all the undisclosed vacations that you done paid for that's supposed to be with the nigga side piece. Everything else that you looking for is on that goddamn app. Now, this app called the T app was created by a woman to make the dating pool safe. It was supposed to increase awareness for women that's out here meeting strange men, aka strangers. But you know our people gonna get on any kind of app and some shit up quick, because this app is now destroying marriages and happy homes. That app is making genders go against each other. That app is exposing dark, twisted fantasies, all kind of stories about men that they wives don't even know about. These women are creating all kind of fabrications. They put a little on top of the goddamn, they put their price on top of the goddamn story, trying to destroy the image of men that's popular in the goddamn streets. And just like a woman do, women are believing everything that they reading and blocking the men. Got them down what they read. Whatever they read about the man, that's what they believe about your man. Now this could get dangerous for women and costly, because eventually lawsuits for defamation gonna be served, and it might get even worse. It's gonna be some angry men that's looking for the women that only know the information that they read about them on that goddamn app. All that you exposed on the internet is only you and him know. He know who he been screwing. You don't know who you been screwing, but he know who he been screwing, and he gonna be looking for your dog. And you know how crazy these men is. He coming with that blicky.
I don't know why that shit didn't occur to me earlier. You bitches be getting trains ran on y'all. That's why you sitting here making these TikToks cop and plea. You don't want to play no more about the T app. They making a Reddit page. You're fucking panicking, bitch. You bitches that are homebodies is about to be exposed because you catch a lot of bodies in that home. It's up and it's stuck. And honestly, like I said, for the guys too, I gotta play fair. You can't sue if it's true. Defamation of character is not a thing if you fucking did it, bitch. Hey man, it's not my business what happened in your bedroom. But stop trying to get everybody on this fucking bandwagon that's not that deep or it's not that serious or we need to chill, this and that, whatever. Nah, bitch, we're nosy. We live in a generation where motherfuckers is nosy as fuck. That's not information that you could just leave out, okay? Like I said in my first video, play ball. I'm thinking everybody like me, you feel me? I be chilling. Listen, I've had my good old days, whatever. It wasn't too crazy. However, you bitches have had your good days. You bitches went through an actual hoe phase. I didn't really do all of it. I've had my fair share, but I ain't do all of that to a point where a motherfucker could get on the app and be like, oh my God, she fucked the entire city. Oh my God, it was 2 niggas in the room with their pants down to their fucking ankles. Like, you feel that shit is wild. That shit is wild. Like, where your dad at? Like, I have to, like, if I gotta give the men shit for it, I gotta give the women shit for it.
This T app is all fun and games, but y'all better pray that these men don't get their own version. A lot of y'all women get spared so much because.
And let me add this. Once again, there happen to be a male counterpart to the T app designed specifically for men, whereas men could be able to see all the red flags. If women, female dating matches happen to have way more red flags than green flags on the app, I don't quite remember what the name of it was, then men could be able to easily weed out all the very toxic women. Like I said earlier, this male counterpart of the T app happened to get removed for some strange reason within a 24-hour time frame, although there are clearly just as many toxic, very toxic women out there, dangerous and unpredictable women out there as it is men. I don't care how society makes it, whereas us men are always the main villains in society when it comes to the dating scene. Anyways,
men don't run their mouth. If men ran their mouth half as much as y'all ran y'all mouth, a lot of y'all would be in trouble. A lot of y'all. Because everything that these men be guilty of, y'all be guilty of and more. If these men get an app where they can expose anonymously the trifling women that a lot of y'all are, y'all gonna be in trouble. Y'all gonna be in a lot of trouble. A lot of y'all been smashing a lot of men in y'all cities, right? Y'all done got around, and it's gonna get bigger than just barbershop talk where they can compare notes about y'all. They'll have a whole app where they can show and talk about how many of y'all have smashed how many dudes in the city, right? All of the nasty things you done to those dudes on the first meetup. How many of y'all done lied about being pregnant? How many of y'all done put babies on men that didn't even belong to them? How many of y'all done had trains ran on you? Talk about your hygiene and how some of y'all cat be stank. How nasty a lot of y'all are when it comes to how clean you keep the place that you stay. How well you take care of your kids. How some of y'all are deadbeats, but you live in the house with your children. Like, y'all truly don't want this to get to the point where men can expose y'all. And we ain't even gonna get into the pictures and videos that a lot of these men got of y'all, because y'all just be sending news to anybody. Like, it could get real wild out here in these streets. So this is a slippery slope with this whole exposing people's type stuff, and especially when it's only one side and then you can only get one version of the story. Y'all better get on y'all knees and pray that these men don't get an opportunity to expose y'all, because us men and women who have lived decent lives and we've lived lives that we can be proud of, there's nothing to expose. So we could care less about these apps, right? Don't matter, app for men, app for women, there's nothing to expose. We don't go around sleeping with a whole bunch of people and involving ourselves with a whole bunch of people. So there ain't nothing to say about us. So we safe. But the rest of y'all be careful.
Now, there should be, if I'm not mistaken, one more clip to show. where I thought it was. Anyways, and like I always, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm out.